I want this guy to die. Slice, slice, slice. Ah, he did it, awesome. Oh wait, we're seeing him? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Kenobi episode 2. Now, the last episode was a great premiere and just introduction to this show, getting Kenobi's story established quickly and nicely, getting to see how much the past is defining him and I guess the journey he has to go through now. Loved seeing that. Got to see the Inquisitors in live action, really cool, hoping to get a lot more information on just what they are and these new characters, because we know the one guy, but the other two are new, so hoping to get more information on those and just seeing the expansion of their ranks. And then of course you have the Leia side of this story. Still not sure if I'm 100% on board with this being included. I think it's a cool idea, but it's just I don't know whether or not that weirdly impacts the original trilogy or not. But I think the character herself is making up for it. She's really fun to watch. She's very much like Leia, and her personality is just really fun. So hopefully getting more information, because I think the main thing from the last episode is just the third sister knowing that Leia is Anakin's child. That's like that's like alarm bells in my head. So I'm hoping to get more information on that, because I need that. I need my alarm bells quietened quickly. Yeah, very looking forward to seeing Kenobi learn to, I guess, go on his Force journey as well, because there's a lot set up and it's very interesting, and I think the first episode was a great job at just setting up the show, and I cannot wait to get fully more into this now. But as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in. Cool planet, I like the green in the sky, that's fun. Feels polluted.
I was tracking its signals.
You're in Daiyu now. All signals in or out are blocked. People like their secrets out here.
Okay, great, that's a fun planet, so yep, it's awful. How can you find a ship with the signals blocked? I mean, you can try and take down the thing that's blocking the signal, maybe? That's cool, that's a cool, okay, that looks awesome. Love the neon.
Ever I needed guidance, Master, it's now.
Oh, any credit? Oh. No. Oh, clone?
Help a veteran get a warm meal.
Oh. What do you? Oh wait, no. What do you think of the clones? Oh, that's so sad. Okay, yeah, the clones still not in a great spot, and there's the stormtroopers. Are those actual stormtroopers in the minute? I know they were phased in. Is this like them now?
You want some spice, old man? I got Kessel, Pure, Glitter Stem, and
Kessel.
What do you need?
About some information.
You can use the locals to find the stuff, because this whole place is awful, so of course they're going to betray each other.
Nobody leaves this place. I was someone's daughter once, too.
That's fun.
That one's free. A couple more of those and you'll forget she ever existed.
Great, that's lovely.
You having trouble? There's a Jedi.
No.
The Jedi are all gone.
I'll take you to him for the right price.
Interesting. Give him the free stuff that you got. Okay, that's interesting. Almost thought you were saying that he was a Jedi. As in like accusing Kenobi of being one. Oh, you're very open with your use of the Force.
I'm inside your mind.
You're inside the mind.
That's not, no.
I'll let them through when they arrive.
They are to be given safe passage to Corellia.
Corellia? Why would you want to go to Corellia?
I'm not leaving your mind.
Okay, this is fake. This is a show. That's a fake.
The Jedi must protect the realm. With your son's abilities, they will come for him.
What?
Get him safe.
What? I don't... The situation's confusing to me. He's obviously a charlatan, but the kid is actually Force sensitive?
Be safe.
Okay, now confront the charlatan, Kenobi.
All right, they're on their way. I'm going to take a quick break, okay? Call you in a little bit.
Okay, but it was kind of a kind thing to do, but then you're going to Corellia, so that's probably not the best thing to do.
The shadows are my realm, for the light is an unforgiving place for my kind. Of course.
Oh, you're entertaining this.
Oh, make it 1,000, I'll even show you some tricks. What do you know of the Force?
Oh dear, this is fun.
Just that there's a lot of remotes and magnets.
Ah, very good, Kenobi.
I know how this works.
Yes, it looks like you just took money from that family.
I got them safe, just a little poorer.
Okay, but I'm trying, so yeah, Corellia, that's not really, that's that safe.
But in my experience, rats know more about the sewers than anyone else.
Yes.
You're gonna help me find this girl I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You have a gun to him, of course, he's not going to say no, is he?
But you'll never get it.
I wonder what Kenobi's abilities with the Force is at the minute, after, like, being on Tatooine for 10 years. I'd assume he's kind of fine, but it would be interesting to see if, like, it's wavering a little bit. Okay, he didn't use any on the charlatan Jedi. I mean, he could have, to get information, he could just go in their head and force the information out. Oh, okay, I don't even want to know what these guys are making. It's a very professional operation, wow. Door, okay, that has stuff behind it. What can you do? And you're making things blow up, aren't you? Yep, great. Oh, and just got the key, wow, great. Excellent work. It's still weird that we're not seeing you use the Force yet, like, at all.
Hey.
Great.
What are you doing back here?
Ooh, a Darth Maul species.
Yeah, well, get back to work.
Right.
Oh, nice! Oh, dude. Come on, you can still fight, right? Been 10 years, but you're good, you're good. Ow, yeah, no, don't whack him in the head! Oh, and your hand's bleeding because you impaled yourself on his arm.
Where's the girl?
Is she here? Oh, no, because we know that this is... Trap. 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 Just these guys, not the Inquisitor.
I didn't know that Jedi could bleed. I'm surprised you fell for it.
I want this guy to die.
You'd be smarter than to risk everything for a spoiled little...
I hate him, he's so creepy. He abducted a child and he's just full on evil. No! Don't ignite it, please.
Inquisitor really figured you out.
How, though?
Where is the girl? She must be close.
Doesn't matter. You're not getting out of here.
Oh, sad you think that.
Well, everybody bleeds.
Oh, nicely done! Okay, I do like that we're not seeing him use the Force. He's being creative and doing other things. Don't know why he's not using the Force, but I mean, I get it, he wants to hide, but in that situation, they know who you are, use the Force. But it's cool that he's being this creative and they're getting a chance to show off all this stuff. Like the hand-to-hand combat, not pushing them away and avoiding fights, it's just great. That has the downside where you impale yourself on the horn of some person, but yeah, still good. Is that Force? You sense the door.
Wait. Let go of me!
Wait!
Okay, and you meet. Now, what do I think of this?
Who are you?
Your father sent me. I'm here to help you.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Don't get a personal attachment or connection or relation. You are just the person sent to save her. That is it. You are a shadow. She can forget about you and then think, oh, I can contact that guy that rescued me all those years ago. That could be something. She doesn't know him personally. Your father sent me. That's it.
Keep your head down.
It's been easier with the army.
You're wearing such vibrant colours. Why not brown and black just to blend in? Are they high? Oh, yeah, they're oh dear, they're gone.
Come in here. We have to change.
Come on. Darker colours. No, don't stand out.
You're a Jedi?
No connection.
We need to make the last transport.
Okay, then let's go.
Wait.
What? Okay, maybe this will develop her in some ways. Maybe it will teach her the restraint that she has in the future. Not just always doing everything, but actually learning to control her, I guess, her confidence, to actually pull back when she needs to.
You would kidnap an Imperial Senator's...
Another one.
I found a link between him and Organa in the archives. I used the girl as bait.
And you did this?
Oh, hey, is that Lynn? Tells the Empire? Not dead after being thrown off a cliff? Fine with that, but okay, cool seeing her live action then, if that is her.
It will not change what you are.
And what is that?
The least of us.
Ow.
All the power in the world can't mask the stench beneath.
Okay.
Maybe that stench is your failure.
So they just don't like her then. So they just personally don't like her.
I brought Kenobi here.
Stand down.
I was going to take the credit.
You will be dealt with when we return.
But at least they followed the rules and I guess they're not on board with kidnapping. That's at least something for them.
I want every lowlife and bounty hunter on this planet to know Kenobi is...
Great, that's great. She is an interesting character. Using this sort of underworld... What is she trying to get? Trying to not be what she is. She's trying to prove herself to the Inquisitors then. Is that it? They don't view her as something, like, powerful. So instead she goes and tries to get one of the big ones to try and make a name for herself. You can sense the people are looking for you. And you've seen it. Great. Now it's going to get a whole lot more difficult now.
Yeah, little green cape. You don't need those. And the gloves.
Oh, really? Don't let her be in control here. She's in danger.
If anyone asks, we're farmers from Tall, and you're my daughter.
Granddaughter, maybe.
That's mean. Oh no, is he going to betray? Oh, what about the charlatan Jedi? He might know as well.
Can you smell that?
Stop running!
Smell anything.
Okay, they got the kid part down for that she's just going to go and... She's going to go anywhere. It's going to be very difficult to get her to do what you want.
Why aren't you using your lightsaber?
Draws attention.
Maybe it's because you're not really a Jedi.
Oh.
I heard they all died.
Don't be annoying. Please don't be annoying. Don't make Leia annoying.
And I can make things float. Make me float.
Stop.
What?
I want to float.
No, she's drawing so much attention.
Because you can't.
Because if I use the Force, then it'll draw attention to us.
I mean, they set her up as being so smart, but now she's like this. And I mean, I get it, she's a child. But if you're going to set her up as smart in the beginning, just be a bit smarter in this situation. I mean, yeah. It's the takedown of the cousin. That's what sets her up as smart. Now here, it doesn't line up.
The less you give away. But really, it's the opposite.
How old are you?
See,
10.
again, there's a conflict. Is she smart or is she a child? Is she mature? Is she immature? It's choose one, please. You need a mask, honestly, Kenobi. They can still see your face even with the hood up.
He'll have half of the city on him now.
Let's get to him first.
Of course. Great. And does that one know? Yeah, I think you gave him the information, didn't he? He'll know where he's heading.
Make sure the port is shut down.
Oh.
I want to get...
Port's shut. Great.
Kenobi is the last ember of a dying age.
The background looks great.
There's something you should see, Grand Inquisitor.
And they know. Okay, so the third one has betrayed you. Reva. Okay, so that's her name, Reva. So okay, so they still have names. So Lynn's still Lynn and other sister, brother thing. So you're doing all this just to prove a name for yourself and to make yourself feel powerful in the Inquisitors.
We'll be back in the palace, back to normal by nightfall.
Normal. Great.
You think that's worse than this? Oh, cool, you can steal this thing. What does that say? What does it say? What does it say? You said stay there. Of course, child, she's gonna do what she wants.
What is that? Why is there a picture of you?
Because you're being hunted.
You're the reason I'm here. They took me to get to you.
And?
Leia, listen.
How do I know you're not the real kidnapper?
Oh dear.
You aren't a Jedi.
Your father is a very old friend.
I don't believe you.
Leia.
She's gonna be a pain. Yep, she's gonna be a pain. Why? He's treated you far better than the other kidnappers. What do you want to do? Run back to them? You have no other option. And why is she so good at running away from adults? You gotta have the hood. Put the hood up.
It's her. It's the girl.
Right.
Just tell us where it is.
Okay, good. Your hood. You forgot the stupid hood. Nothing matters anymore. You've been found. You're done. She was right there. Grab her. That's a cool shot. Inquisitors leading stormtroopers. Why did she climb up to the roof? No, 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 no. I'm not... No. Don't like this. Don't like this. It's more annoying than anything. Here's your best chance. Ooh, lizard. Oh, what is she doing? And of course, you have now seen. Okay, just falling onto the roof. Okay, fun movement. Oh, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this so much. Can you please hit him? He's standing so still. Don't jump, don't jump. And great, we have another one. Oh, come on, they're standing so still. And now this one's coming. Very cool use of the Force and getting over here. Wow. Flip might have been a bit much, but finally took one down. No! Don't be stupid, don't be stupid. You're stupid, 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 stupid. No! She really just hopped down there. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Hold on tight. Don't let go, Leia.
You know his name? When did he tell you his name?
Hold on, just...
Gonna have to use the Force.
No!
There we go. Okay, bit delayed. Come on. Ah, so you couldn't use the Force. That's why now you're trying to reactivate it. It's a struggle because you've been so out of practice and everyone has seen. Can you bring her up or just place her down? Just place her down. Everyone has seen. Now what? Now what? Now what? Please leave this planet. Everyone's fine? You managed to get down? What happened to the other guy that was shooting at you?
You really are a Jedi.
And now he's going to believe you, but that was just a very annoying thing.
Who were they?
Inquisitors.
Inquisitors. Many were Jedi who turned to the dark side.
Many, so there were, yep, quite a few, yep. Does that mean the green looking one was also a Jedi that turned? Okay, no, you just won the bounty for yourself.
The entire city's locked down. It's done. You need another exit. Cargo port, it's fully automated.
Why? Why?
Have I made a few bad decisions? Sure. Do I feel bad about it? Sometimes. Do I like credits? Yeah. You remembered my name.
Get to the point, please.
I got that family safe, and I'm gonna do the same for you.
Okay, so he is a good guy deep down. He doesn't want people to say, okay, good.
How do I know this isn't just a trap?
What choice do you have?
Exactly. Just take it, go.
Buy you as much time as I can.
Nice, okay, good.
She put a bounty on
Spinning lightsaber.
Where is he?
Slice.
Don't go.
Slice. Ah, he did it, awesome. Shame we didn't get to see it, but that'd have been too dark. She's moving like an animal, wow. Just, okay. It's the impulsivity. She's just moving constantly.
Get out of my face. What's the bounty on me now? Doesn't matter because we'll not get it.
You're no Jedi.
Yeah, she can sense that.
Do you know where one is?
Great.
I am the only Jedi around.
She can look into your head.
Where is he?
Ah, that was a magnet. What?
No!
What did you ask? You know what? I'm not gonna answer it.
I don't need you to.
Yeah, she can just see straight into your mind. And she got it. Great, that's all she needs of you. Okay, powerful. So she can look like... So, why didn't she do that with Owen then? I mean, she had her colleagues around probably stopping her, so she couldn't. So that's why she was able to do it here.
Is it that hard to believe you might have friends?
Why didn't you think... why is she now Mrs. Positive? Why wouldn't you like that when Kenobi tried to help you?
Shot at, I almost fell to my death. Now there are inquisiting.
Ah, but that was your own fault.
If somebody is offering us help, I think we should take
Kenobi was offering you help and you didn't take it.
Nothing, you just remind me of someone. She was fearless too.
Oh, Padme.
Was your friend a Jedi too?
No. She might as well have been. She was amazing, but no.
No, she was a leader. She died a long time ago.
I'm sorry.
You don't even know this. Oh, okay, back to the heartwarming stuff. Like the heartwarming stuff. It's beautiful. Okay, you two finally gonna meet? Oh, that one's only half, not spinny. And that only has one side of the wing. Oh, the light is so close to you.
Go. I'll be right back to you.
Please, listen this time. Okay, thank you. Go.
I can feel you.
She's very strong in the Force. Like, it feels like she's almost a little bit more trained in the way she's looking into people's minds and being able to sense others around. Is that just a whole Inquisitor thing?
Your fear betrays you.
She can sense the fear.
Don't have to worry. You're not going to die.
Can you sneak up behind her and just stab her in the back?
Lord Vader will be pleased. You didn't know.
But how do you know?
He's alive, Obi-Wan.
How do you know?
Anakin Skywalker is alive.
Okay, so this is how you find out, and just by someone who shouldn't know? How does she know? That's what...
I've been looking for you for a long time.
Okay, yeah, more trauma added to it. Great, yep.
We'll be the one to deliver you to him.
So that's what she wants. She wants to prove herself to Vader.
I found him. We have him.
And I cannot risk you losing him again.
We're just gonna... Okay.
Move aside.
I think she was gonna win, but... Does everyone else know about Anakin? Is that like a wide-known thing? I thought only Tarkin knew.
Watch and learn.
What? What?
Really think I'd let you take all the credit?
Why? He was cool. I wanted more on him.
Who's in the gutter now?
Really? Well, that's annoying. Okay, but now, so she's a traitor to the Inquisitors because she just killed the Grand One. Okay, how is she gonna explain herself to the rest? She just killed... I mean, I guess you can blame on Kenobi being a lightsaber injury. Like, that's just... Yeah, it's interesting. I still don't know how she knows about this. I thought it was a very big deal that no one knew. Yet she knows? How?
What is it?
Having a panic attack. Sounds gone. Yeah. Oh, wait, he was seeing him? Score's amazing. That's him. That's him. Did you sense Kenobi saying your name? Your old name, because you're like Vader now. Okay, he's there, he's there. Is he in this? Is he actually in this? Okay, ending there, wow. Okay, another very good episode. I did really enjoy that. Of course, there are some things, again, that it's like layers. I feel like there's a little bit of a contradiction saying when someone offers you help, why not take it? That's what Kenobi tried to do, but then that's just, it is more annoying than anything. It's just there. Scenery, love the, I guess, the shots in this, just seeing the backgrounds or the lights, the dark like setting, that looked absolutely beautiful. Then this also did some very interesting things. So now we know that Kenobi didn't know Anakin lived, and so that's confirmation. He didn't know Anakin lived, and now he knows that he's alive. That's bad. I mean, yes, he did. Yeah, he knew in A New Hope. So he did. And I'm trying to think. Did he think Anakin died in Revenge of the Sith? Yoda probably knew Anakin lived, so why not tell Kenobi? I think the bit that's like my mind is most wrapped up around is how on earth Reva knows about it all. That's concerning, interesting. This new character coming out of nowhere, immediately knowing stuff that basically Tarkin, I thought, was the only one that knew. So that's something. I just need that information answered quickly, because it's definitely pulling me to the character on how on earth she knows, but it's very interesting. She's killed the Grand Inquisitor, so he's dead, and so what does that mean? So it'd be hard. I mean, she can explain it away, saying that Kenobi killed the Grand Inquisitor, leaving her fine because there's only the two of them there, so they just have to take her word for it, so that works unless there's security cameras around and you can see it. So she would be fine. She is technically a traitor to the Inquisitors now, and we are seeing that so her motivation is to basically make a name for herself, to get in Vader's good books by getting Vader's mortal enemy. It's definitely a cool line to go down, but I think the character definitely needs a bit more backing, because right now she doesn't really have much connect. Obi and Vader have a whole lot of history and connection. Reva, new, so I hope they add something there to sort of make it make sense why she's involved in this conflict between the two. If Vader becomes like fully part of this show, it would definitely overshadow every other antagonist in this. So I think Reva definitely needs a bit more going on with her other than just she wants to build a name for herself. But again, we'll have to wait and see what the show does with her. Right now, it's definitely setting up a lot of interesting clues. I like how it showed Kenobi learning and what his state of the Force is. We still haven't seen him ignite the lightsaber, so he's definitely very rusty at all of this. I do like what this did with the charlatan Jedi. So we got to see that people are basically using the name of the Jedi. I mean, it's quite brave of him, to be honest. Even pretending to be a Jedi, I would assume, could get him killed. So even to pretend, he did like good things. That was pretty good. Yes, he made money off it, but he still got people to some kind of safety, even though they said Corellia, and after seeing Solo, that doesn't seem like the best place for people to go to. So that's something. But he did help Kenobi and Leia get off the planet and actually get somewhere I hope is safe. So that is good. But I would say this show had a little less going on. Yeah, this episode definitely was shorter than the last, and just in how much I felt was going on in it. Last episode felt very full, had so much going on, so much setting up. This one felt a whole lot smaller. I guess that's because you're not switching between Tatooine or Organa's planet. This was just on this one place, which is fine. Like Leia there's a few like choices going on that's a little bit, hopefully it pans out well, but right now it's just hitting me a little weird with like Leia talking, like not trusting Kenobi, and then saying when someone offers you help, you take it. That's a bit contradictory to me. Reva needs more backing. I bet she needs to be built a little bit more to just having the name, trying to build a name for yourself for Vader. I feel like he's not going to even recognize her if that happens. If Reva does deliver Kenobi to Vader, he wouldn't care about Reva whatsoever. He'd just fully focus on Kenobi. She would be meaningless to him. So I feel like that's a bit of a waste in motivation. Hopefully they can do a bit more there and give her something else. And just the information. How does she know all this stuff? I feel like I need that answered very quickly, because it's like Tarkin's the only one that I thought knew. So that's very, very big. I overall enjoyed the episode. Was quite good. Loved how different. I like how different it looks in comparison to all the other things. So, in the last episode, Tatooine, the sandy desert, Organa's planet being the lush, beautiful forest city, to this being this very urbanized, neon lit alleyway, basically. Love the different contrasting environments this has been going through. I kind of hope that continues. I hope we get to see a bunch of different environments like this, because this was really fun just visually. Okay, this episode, like the last, did some questionable things, but overall my enjoyment of it is still above like my little negative thoughts about it, so very happy with this. When you're looking at Kenobi, I like that this episode basically focused on him using the Force and him realizing Vader and Anakin are alive and the same person. So I do like getting to see him running around the city trying to save Leia, doing all this and basically not using the Force, because it's setting up this idea, is he actually doing it for staying hidden, or is his ability and connection to the Force weakened after everything that's happened? Now we have the answer. He has gotten a whole lot weaker, and he struggled a lot just to keep Leia in the air. But I do like how creative they use the fight scenes in this to explain it. I do like the injury he got to his hand by whacking the horn guy, so I do like that detail. Plus his like ability, the way that he basically used the drugs to get out of the situation. All of that's really good. But I like that his character journey is basically is still set up and is adding a bit more problems for him to deal with. So we've gotten to see that we've gotten the confirmation that his Force ability is weakened. He can use it, but it's weak. Haven't even seen him use a lightsaber yet, so don't know if his combat ability is weakened as well. So that'll be interesting. And then we have him learning about Anakin and Vader. Now I'm trying to figure out how this works. I feel like I'm missing a few little bits of information, because I feel like he would know who Vader is. So he wouldn't know Vader's Anakin, but you know that Vader is a person in the galaxy doing things, and it is the number 2 to Palpatine. I feel like Vader would be a known individual. Don't know, so I'm doubt that he didn't know the connection that Anakin had to Vader. Yeah, it's very cool to see that he did firmly believe that he left Anakin for dead. He thought Anakin had fully died on Mustafar, and that he thought that the galaxy was basically safe. That was his original thought. And it's really cool to see how that shattered. I mean, basically, I like how the sound was gone. He was fully focused. It felt like a panic attack, where he was just thinking of this thing, that his brother, the person he thought was left for dead, is alive. He's going to be scared for his life and thinking the fate of the galaxy, the fate of Luke and Leia now that their father is actually alive. That would be terrifying to think about. Yeah, so that's another problem that now he has to get over, now that he knows Anakin's alive, that he basically failed more. So there's something else for him to try and overcome. So I think they're just piling on with all the things that he has to now overcome. Leia. Now, she is... I like the character. She's great. This is a fun interpretation of her and bringing her back. But I feel writing-wise a little bit annoying. I feel like they only had her run away just to move the plot forward. And then to go back again and say, oh, when someone offers you help, you should take it. That line isn't sitting well with me because, of course, she didn't do that for Kenobi. Hopefully that's just a minor thing and that her character will be more streamlined and consistent from here out. But that was just a little thing that got on my nerves. I think she's great as a character in general. Like that we're getting to see her be more childish here and she's more immature. I just want them to make a decision on what the character is. Is she smart and incredible like her future self? Or is she a small child and needs time to develop into that future self? I think I would have preferred if they because it's clear they're showing that she has the capability to be an incredible genius like she normally is, and that she is also still a child. I feel like the first episode dealt far more with one side of that, and this episode is doing far more with the other. Kind of wish it was a bit more balanced. And that in one episode, it showed both her being her capable self and also being a child. Not having it like separated through the episodes would have worked better for me. Hopefully that's something though that can be done later on now after these 2 episodes, and then we get to see her have her moments where she is like original trilogy Leia, and that we get to see her as a kid in this, where she does need help, where she is a child, she's 10 years old and has to navigate the universe like that. She isn't capable as a child and that she does need Kenobi. Then looking at their relationship, this is also the interesting thing. They're definitely forming a stronger bond, which I'm not sure I'm happy with. It's interesting, I'll say. Yeah, okay, that's the word I'm going to use, because it's fun to look at. I don't know how well it sits with the original trilogy. Hopefully they explain it and they don't just leave it with them knowing each other and they're being just old friends, because that is not what it felt like in the original trilogy. It felt like Leia reached out to her father's friend. That was it. They didn't feel like they knew each other. But here they clearly know each other. I just need that sort of explained. I need to know if they're going to form a stronger connection than one that they already have now. They're calling each other by their names. Is it just that I feel like it works if Leia's just calling the guy that saved her so many years ago, rather than her calling an old friend. I don't want them to be friends. Then we have Reva, the third sister, who got some very cool scenes here. She's moving them. I like her movements, how she was crawling across the building. That felt very dark side. It was just very chaotic. It was almost animalistic how she was jumping over everything. It's not like, it's very opposite to what a Jedi would be. It reminds me of when Palpatine or Yoda like jump around everywhere. It's using the Force. It's that sort of movement. So I really like seeing that here. It shows that she is blinded by her desire to find Kenobi, that she isn't, so that is the thing pulling her forward, so she's just clawing and trying to get to him as quickly as possible. It's the impulsivity, the ambition. Love that. And thinking of the motivation in a broader sense, it works well showing off her combat and her movements and stuff, but then looking at it and how it relates to the story, I feel like it needs more balance and information. Hopefully that gets brought into this. I feel like she's an interesting character, but there needs something that justifies her being in the mix of Kenobi and what I'm assuming Vader, if he ends up actually being in this. Because if Vader does come into this, his presence is going to overshadow everything. So having Reva here needs something more to keep the character in line. Because otherwise she's just going to get brushed aside because it's going to become Vader versus Kenobi. If it's just her wanting to deliver Kenobi to Vader, it's going to push her back into a secondary character rather than being a primary antagonist. Yeah, having her kill the Grand Inquisitor. Cool for her that she's actually done that because it shows how desperate she is to try and capture Kenobi and have the credit for herself. She is fully drawn by the dark side. She's not a good character. She is full on evil, and it shows how much the dark side has its control over her. I think it is a shame that the Grand Inquisitor died though. That's really disappointing. I was hoping to get far more on him because he seemed like a very cool character in Tales of the Jedi, and just to have him die here is just... Is he actually dead? It feels odd. I know people talk about him a lot in the comments, and I've been told a lot about him, that he is a cool character. But if I've only seen him in Tales of the Jedi, and now this. These are both fairly recent. You can't just be talking about him from I guess Kenobi, because Tales of the Jedi is brand new. Maybe then would it be in the past? I don't know. If he is actually dead, that's weird to try and kill him off. I don't know. I'm not going to even try and think about this because it's confusing to me now. But yeah, it's weird. I guess it's just weird that they tried to kill him off because it's a shame because he's a cool character. And I'm just trying to think what it does for Reva, because now she can blame it on Kenobi and then she can, I guess, turn the whole Inquisitors to go after him and have their sole focus be on him, and I guess she can try and form leadership through that way and take charge, if anything. So yeah, then this episode ended with Vader being there. I'm assuming now that he is actually part of this. I didn't think I was surprised. Yeah, because I thought Vader's only interaction with Kenobi after the whole Force thing was killing him and then kind of becoming a Force ghost. They could have an interaction here. That would be something. I mean, they're adding a lot into a story of Kenobi being on Tatooine. I feel like it's an interesting challenge to create a story of Kenobi here, but it feels like they're going above and beyond in what would feel right. I mean, it feels like there should be a small story here, but it feels like it's exploding and just going very large. You're bringing Vader into this, which would be awesome. It's the Master Apprentice thing, but that sort of gets dealt with in the original trilogy. There's not much else to do there. We know they end on bad terms. Vader kills him. So yeah, it's something. I'll wait to see what happens, but it's an interesting choice if they do decide to bring him in. It feels like they're teasing him, so it's... I'll have to wait and see what happens and then make my mind up on whether or not I think it's cool or like a good or bad idea, or just why the choice is made to bring him in. Why make this story so large when it could have been something quite small of just Kenobi dealing with his past, and now you're just making it a whole Vader thing, and because that is something that gets dealt with anyway later on. The Fake Jedi though, I think he was a good addition. Can't remember the actor's name for the life of me, which is really annoying because I know he's a huge actor. I think he's like a comedian as well. So that's really annoying that I cannot place his name, but cool that he had like a good role, that we do see this person out in the universe, in this very sort of bad place in the middle of the Empire, in these criminal places, still guided by morality. It gives me more hope for the galaxy that there are people that are criminals and taking advantage of people, but they do have like a heart and they are trying to help people. Plus, I think it's quite interesting that there are people willing to pretend to be Jedi in this sort of space, because I guess the whole hunt for the Jedi would have died down, so they think they've got them all. So when they see that someone's pretending to be one, they're more likely to just turn away from it, thinking that they're fake. So that's kind of a cool idea. As for the detail in this episode, a few scenes really stick out to me. Love the scene of the Grand Inquisitor killing the one kidnapper with the lightsaber flashing over their face. Loved that so much, getting to see it actually in action and having it end with him dying, obviously. And then, of course, just the scenery of this whole place, seeing the lights of the Inquisitor suits and having all the neon lights behind them. Loved this environment and just the environmental design so far in general. Seeing on Organa's planet, Tatooine, and this place, love it so much. It looks so cool. I'm hoping that this stays consistent because so far none of the environments have felt bland. It hasn't felt like you just shoved the actors in a green screen or anything. Obviously they have, but it doesn't feel... These environments feel lived in and they feel beautiful. It feels like there's been a lot of attention to detail for these places. In my mind though, I feel like this episode might have had a bit of pacing issues, maybe. Because in my mind now, I'm remembering most of the stuff that happens at the end. That's where the big chunk of this episode is. At the start, it feels it's not a lot is going on. It's mainly just Kenobi looking for Leia, dealing with the fake Jedi. That's a little less interesting, and then it builds up towards the end, which I get. It makes the start feel a little less makes the start feel a little less impactful looking back. But when you're watching, I think it's quite fine. So I think that's just a little nitpick for me. They could have done a bit more at the start of the episode and make it that whole episode feel a bit more balanced, because the best stuff was definitely at the end of this episode. Then I think writing and just character-wise, I think Leia and Reva are the ones sticking out to me as needing a bit of something there. Leia is very back and forth. Hoping that there'll be an episode where we get to see her as a child and have her smart moments and just get that balance struck correctly, rather than having her be a child in this episode, having her be very mature in the last episode. Want an episode where it balances it well. And then Reva, I think she needs something that doesn't get lost between whatever's happening with Kenobi and Vader. She needs something to have her stand out, rather than just her be something to bring Kenobi to Vader. That makes her feel a lot less important. So I need her to get something more. Overall though, I did enjoy this episode. I think it's very close in line with the first episode. I think they're both pretty even. As for what's next though, it almost just feels like it's about to spiral out of control from just Kenobi being on Tatooine, that sort of thing. Feels like you're about to get Vader involved. You've got one Inquisitor killing the Grand One. It feels like it's about to get chaotic and very large. When I was kind of hoping that this story would be a bit smaller and just focus on Kenobi and whatever story they could fit into him being on Tatooine, looking after Luke. So it feels like it's about to spiral, which I guess could be good, but then again, I think, why does that need to happen? Why does it need to be so big? But yeah, I am looking forward to what happens next. I think now that they're escaped, I think it's going to be interesting seeing how Kenobi copes with learning that Anakin's alive, how, I guess, a confrontation could happen, even though we know what happens in the original trilogy, which I feel like that, I don't know if that's going to contradict anything or not, but wait to see. And I think it's going to be interesting what happens with Reva now that she's now killed the Grand Inquisitor. What will happen there with her and the rest of them? Yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next one.